My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Okay. McNair, Archibald, or Saul. You're a grease monkey, you've got +5 to tinkering, and you're a yokel. That's fine, that's fine. You've got 8 strength as well. You are 100% who I'm taking. Print that one. Now who do I know who's big and dumb? Right. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Level 8 bodybuilder. Let's go with Jane. That'll do. A little bit thick. We'll go with Jane. Of course, a Firefly reference there in case you don't recognize it. Beautiful. We should start seeing this disappear. Especially as we've got 2 oxygen generators right now. And the third one about to start running. What? Okay, these aren't getting to 9... I think... maybe it's... here, if I want them to use 90% before they start charging back up. Is that... will that do it? Please ignore these for a while. Okay, that looks like it's working. Beautiful. Okay, moving from here, I need to start generating some food. Now, meal lice. Where is meal lice? Do I have any meal lice? What is meal lice? Meal lice compacted into a dense, immobile loaf. Because the mush bar might cause diarrhea. I don't really want to be doing that right now without proper filtration. But what is meal lice and how do I get it? Can you show me the meal lice video game? I would like to see it. Is it a cultivatable soil? No. It doesn't seem to be anything I have. Meal wood seed? That's buried muckroot. Not seeing anything that could possibly be this meal lice. Maybe if I were to plant the seeds in some fashion, I'd be able to generate that. Okay, instead I'm going to be generating some mush bars. So they take dirt and bottled water to generate. The dirt can come from pretty much anywhere. We're stocked to the... stocked to the breasts on dirt. And we've got all the water over here as well. This one says it has insufficient resources. Okay, so it's trying to build meal lice. No, do this. Alright, it's nighttime again. So all of them are going to start generating... Ooh, run out of power. Interesting. Now the algae deoxidizer actually... sorry, the algae... yeah, it is a deoxidizer. Becomes idle when the room enters maximum air pressure range, rather. It's not going to do that for like a real long time, because 1800 is actually maximum air pressure. It's going to consume a lot of my algae as well. Do I have any problem with that? I don't think I have any problem with that. Alright, all y'all snooze. I also need to start looking into how to keep them safe while they're snoozing. Oh, okay, we can put cots down. I need to start generating some rooms for them then. Beautiful. You can see these machines taking mush bar loaves here. And they immediately get eaten. Yeah, the ration box is pretty much near empty. Okay, so a lot of these resources, they have to go downstairs to get. I want to start condensing our resources, so I probably want to start making some of the storage. Encloses rooms without blocking the flow of gas or liquid. Why would I want to enclose rooms? I can't think of a reason at the moment, but there might be in the future. Gas permeable tiles, yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so we're actually going to have to start pumping up this battery threshold. We go with 35%. Because by the time they run out, our characters were engaged in other tasks. And I'm spending a lot more power than I thought I was going to be. Are the mush bars being... Okay, cool. The mush bars are probably being stored by someone. I don't know who's doing it, though. We had someone's skill increase. No clue who, though. Beautiful. Thank you very much for your help, Jane. I think we should... Ooh, crap. What's happened to you? Okay, you've got diarrhea officially. Officially, rather. Duration of 1.5 cycles. Your bladder efficiency goes down, and you have bladder change plus 1.25. There's no remedy, though, so I do have to just wait that out. I should probably set the ones that aren't currently creating mush bars to stop. I think that'll be enough food. And then we'll stop this one. If I start needing more food, I'll start giving it more food at the time. So this is a container that is already only for storing food. So the characters know that, and they'll pick up any food that they find and they'll store it in the container. But what they don't have is a container for storing sandstone, mealwood seed... Mealwood seed? Oh, that's a raw mineral, apparently. The other thing behind that I can't identify currently, sand. So, should start building some of these storage compactors. So I'm gonna just build 5 over here. Now here we can see the overarching categories of different kinds of materials. So there's raw mineral, liquid, but that can't be stored in these. Cultivatable soil, edible is already stored in the ration box. Consumable ore, organic, and filtration medium. So we'll assign one to each of these. So this will take all raw metals, this will take raw minerals. This one will take cultivatable soil. I have some organic, so I'll put an organic here. Seed might not be too necessary. I'll put filtration medium there. Okay, wait, which of these requires the least? Organic, I guess? Okay, so organic can also take seed. And... hell, it will also take cultivatable soil. Because these have a storage capacity of 20,000 kilograms. So I don't want to just have, cultivatable soil take the 6,000 kilograms available. So that frees this one up to be something else. This one is already filtration medium, so this will now become consumable ore. And that will have as many things filled as possible. So now my characters are going to go about trying to fill all of these. Hopefully by the end of this, that will have all of these placed away neatly and tidily. This one doesn't seem to be filling at all. What are you filled with? Consumable ore. Okay, there is not much consumable ore, to be fair. Yeah, that guy's still sick. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about it. So this outhouse is going to produce contaminated dirt. It requires no piping, though. What do I do with the contaminated dirt? Remove waste from the toilet. Sure, I'll queue that up. But what do I do with contaminated dirt? Hopefully the game tells me at the time. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is not good. Are you contaminating our area somehow? Because I am getting a lot of carbon dioxide in here. It's unbreathable over in this area. Hang on. Can we have an overlook from the perspective of breathability? Yeah, what the fuck is happening here? Good lord. Okay. How do I figure out what's happening now? Because it's right next to an oxygen generator. That doesn't seem right to me. Only 2% is our highest stress. That's pretty handy. That is pretty handy. Alright, let's turn that overlay off. Okay, this one is already filled. This is a storage compactor for raw mineral. Okay, I need more raw mineral ones then. Maybe we move raw metal into the same as consumable ore. And then make this a raw mineral. That seems about right. Okay, that's almost finished cleaning. Made a mess? What? Couldn't find a toilet in time. Oh, crap. Use the mop tool to clean up their mess. And contaminated water is a yucky substance that emits contaminated oxygen and can cause diseases in your duplicates. Small accidents can be cleaned up by using the mop tool, and while larger bodies may be worth filtering. Dirty water also stresses out any duplicates that come in contact with it, so it's best to remove immediately. Okay. Well, let's try and remove that as soon as possible. Jane was the one who had to clean the toilet, and now he's got to go and do all of this as well. Alright, thankfully that's cleared now. Beautiful. I don't know what's going on with this battle over here. Creating all of this carbon dioxide. I would have thought it was seeping in through this wall, but that doesn't seem to be the problem source. Contaminated oxygen. Still available in 2 different areas? I'm not really too good at understanding the air dynamics in this yet. One day, though. Alright, what's now available to build in base? Nothing. Whoops. What I should definitely start doing, however, is get myself some research now. Novice research and intermediary research. Okay. Let's build a research station down here. Can't recall who's going to be our best at learning. Oh shit, we don't have enough algae. Yeah, we've run out of algae. We've used it for so much of this gas pressure that we've actually straight up run out of algae. Uh-oh. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to need to start mining for more algae in different areas. I guess I start mining down here into the carbon dioxide? That doesn't seem like a good idea at all. Oh boy. Alright. Before we deal with that, let's start wiring this up. Power, electrical wire. Bring it into the circuit. Alright. Now, what do we do here? Open research. So we've got farming tech. Algae terrarium recycles carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. Gains a minor efficiency boost in direct light. Can also break down contaminated dirt into fertilizer. and house a single plant which will periodically produce food or medicine. Okay, all of those look pretty good. Gas piping. Runs a section of gas pipe over without joining their systems. Cannot be run through floor or wall tiles. Okay. There's intake valves, outtake valves. Blocks the flow of liquid without obstructing the flow of gas. Draws in gas and runs it through connected gas pipe. Okay, none of those seem relevant so far. Liquid piping kind of does. Because it might start putting us in areas where we can make better toilets. Yep, and showers as well. Hand sanitizer to remove dirty hands. They all have dirty hands and have had dirty hands for a very long time. Lavatory more hygienically handles their waste. Prevents disease. That could be really handy. There's power regulation. A better battery, but loses charge over time. Toggles all circuitry following the switch without affecting the preceding circuitry. Okay, that's actually really handy as well. And runs one section of wire on top of another without joining the power grids. That's cool too! And decor. I don't want to deal with decor yet. So it's either farming tech, liquid piping, or power regulation. I want the thing that is going to immediately give us the best bonus. So I think I'll be going with farming tech. Unlocks rudimentary technologies. Okay, so I've queued farming tech. It requires 20 novice researchers. And that's going to require, I guess, 2,000 kilograms of dirt. I do have 2,000 kilograms of dirt, don't I? No, okay, it's not a consumable ore. What is dirt? What is dirt? Okay, it's cultivatable soil. Beautiful. That'll do. We have enough. Okay. Let's do it. Wait, Potato. Are you the person who's supposed to be doing the learning right now? Or is that not learning? Does that count as research? What are your stats? Yeah, okay. Never mind. You are good at research. Do it. You got it, buddy. All of these other things aren't really creating anything at the moment. Mush bar. We need to create more mush bars? I mean, I may as well. Are you okay, Peak? Still got diarrhea. Only for another 4, or 0.4 cycles, rather. Insufficient resources in terms of algae. Okay, maybe I start digging down in this area. Okay, fine. Yeah, that should do. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ground. But ground can actually be placed later, that's fine. Okay, in order to get down there... Can I not destroy tile? Oh, fuck me, Dad. Don't tell me that tile is put there and then it's there for it. Never mind, it can be deconstructed. Okay. Start building some ladders there. As long as at least one person is researching. Oh, it's me right now. Go me. Insufficient oxygen generation and insufficient resources to run the oxygen generation. Uh-oh. Oh shit, insufficient resources from all 3 of them. Okay, that makes sense. Thankfully, the gas is really breathable right now, so we're fine. It's just down here it won't be. Yeah, all carbon dioxide, as I'd imagine. And we don't even get the algae until we get way over to the other end. The oxygen down here is amazing, but then there's contaminated water. I want to get down to this little area. Suffocating. Uh-oh. Yeah, he can't breathe right now. You need to move up here right now, Jane. I think Jane's about to... think Jane's about to die? Jane? Yep, rip. Oh, fuck. Duplicants have died. Jane suffocated to death. I told him to move! Was there like a instant get the fuck up? I know there's this, which makes all duplicants get the fuck up instantly and start moving. Whoa, crap. Something tells me they're not going to be too happy to find that a friend of theirs died. Don't tell me he was stuck because I didn't finish the ladder. Alright, how do I get rid of the body? Carried items, nothing. Someone's got to get rid of the body. Get down there, Ryan. Nope, just operating on top of it. Okay, fair enough. It's gonna start to decompose pretty soon. Nope, they're too busy eating. Fair enough. How close are we to finishing this? Okay, not too far, not too far. Dead, suffocation, there has to be some way. Sweep is for decluttering. This is for cleaning up messes. Can I deconstruct? No. Harvest? Okay, this is set priority to 1. Wait, drag to prioritize. How do I drag to prioritize? How do I prioritize it? Game, tell me. Maybe on its own thing. Okay, cool. So priority 9 is the highest. I'll have it set at priority 7. We can currently breathe fine. So that's all I'll change the priority of at the moment. This is still unbreathable down here, though. And it's not going to get much better while I don't have the algae deoxidizer running. Okay, let's cancel the top and just go straight towards the algae. Okay, you got a skill increase in what? Learning, it looks like. Apparently, I just can't get rid of Jane. Decor, hang on. Reduces the spread of diseases and stress caused by dead duplicants. Living duplicants will automatically place an unburied corpse inside. Okay. Dun 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 dun. So we've started to get some algae. Now we can start generating a little bit of air again. Come on, Pete. Tell me you're done. How far are we? 2 off. Not too bad. Not too bad. When's our next duplicate? Okay, 34 seconds. Beautiful. And there we go. Research complete. Okay, so we've unlocked farming tech technology, algae terrarium, compost, and plant box. Reduces carbon dioxide into small amounts of oxygen. So I think I just, like, build a bunch of them down here. Alright, next up. Food, plant box. Has a single plant. I've got cultivatable soil and I've got unplanted seeds. So I'll plant 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And then the final one is compost. Should also select a research task. Maybe up to fine dining? Drastically increases the shelf life of food, storing it in ideal temperature in refrigerator. I don't make good enough food to care about that yet. Uses contaminated water to produce fertilizer. Put 2 mush bars into a deep fried mush bar. That's gonna require some higher level thinking. Okay, I think I now go down to power regulation. Oh crap, we've got another person to generate. Beautiful. Choose that duplicate. In the next episode, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Oxygen Not Included. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.